All right, we're headed to the gym. My hair's kind of fucked. I have to have it up. But we're headed to the gym. We're gonna hit a technique day and then a leg day. But it'll be fun. I'll record most of it, but we'll see. All right. Okay, so this is the wall I'm practicing on today. You can see it's mostly overhung. I like to do my technique sessions on an overhung wall because it requires more strength and more tension, and I usually do about V4 to V2 grades and practice like body tension, silent feet, and then pausing before I grab holds. I'll just do those drills and I'll probably mark them on the screen when I'm doing them. We're probably gonna start off on like this yellow V1 and then maybe hopefully end on that blue V4, but we'll see. Alright, so we started off with the V1. I kind of took my time on it. Obviously, it wasn't too much of a struggle, but I do like to warm up with easier climbs. I go, slower, controlled, and kind of think about every move I, do. It was pretty easy. Nothing to say about it. The setting was fun, I guess, but besides that, there wasn't much, craziness to it. Alright, now on to the second climb of the day. I'm sorry that this is in the wrong, formatting video-wise. I'm going to make this into a YouTube short, this climb, so that's why it's like that. But about this climb, it was very cool. It wasn't crazy dynamic, but it was definitely super fun movement, and it just made the climb super enjoyable for even a V2. Alright, I've been talking a big game, but this V2 really took me a minute to figure out the beginning sequence because I kept grabbing footholds for some reason. But after I got it, cool climb, and nothing really special about it, but I really messed up the beginning actually, so. So this was a V3, but I just want to say that I didn't record as much as I wanted to record because you can see that back wall over there, which is the slab section, was being reset, and it was a big part of the gym, so everyone was kind of congested, so I didn't really want to film other people climbing, even if they were just by me. But this V3 was really fun, pretty easy, but super fun movement and awesome climb. This V2 was pretty cool. I kind of just reached through it and used my height to an advantage. I can see how this climb could be a little more difficult if you were a little shorter, because I didn't think too much. I just kind of reached, but it was an alright climb. This climb was awesome. The holds were not great, but they weren't horrible. The movement was so fun. I didn't spend too much time on this climb. This was my best attempt at it, because it was a technique day and I didn't want to get stuck and burn out my forearms on this one climb. But the movement was so fun. I'm definitely gonna project this and get it maybe next session. Right here at the top, I went for the small hold when I think I should have just gone for the the second to the top hold. But I think I can get it next time. We finished at the gym. We had a good session. It was technique focused. I recorded maybe half the climbs I did. I don't know, when I do technique, I really just I try to climb the level I'm climbing, if that makes sense. So if I'm just kind of stuck on V4 right now. So I even practice the technique, the silent feet, and the pausing before you grip. I practice that on V4s because I think it's important, because if you practice everything on a V1, you're not going to be ready for the body tension you need on a V4, right? So I think that's important to practice how you play, kind of, right? Most climbs, if you're getting up there in grades, aren't jug ladders. So if you can do silent feet on a jug ladder, good for you. But when you get to something that's super overhung and it's crimpy and stuff, you won't be able to have good foot placement and stuff like that. So I do think that's an important thing. Tomorrow I think is probably fingerboarding day, and maybe I'll take a break actually, because my skin has been really fucked, really bad. If there's any tips anyone can give me, that'd be great, because I do use
I have a climbing cream like for like skin I put on after I shower, and it's just my hands have been getting, I wouldn't say like so much worse, but they've been getting pretty bad, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I think that's it. I'll post this tonight probably, and then I'll post again on Thursday or Friday. Should be pretty cool. I mean, yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't, please. I'm trying to post a video at least twice a week, like long form wise. Just trying to make it big, you know, so please like and subscribe. Yeah, thank you.